If you're involved in youth soccer as a club leader, a coach, or a parent, 2026 is going to change everything. The World Cup is coming. Mental development is becoming more mainstream. Age groups are shifting. Costs are rising. And year-round training is no longer optional. In this video, I'm breaking down 5 big things impacting US youth soccer in 2026 and what smart clubs should be doing right now. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is being hosted right here in the United States. This is the biggest sporting event in the world, and most clubs will talk about it. Only a few will actually use it to their benefit. This is a once-in-a-generation opportunity, so what can clubs do? Start with World Cup themed training weeks. Let players represent countries, different jerseys, different flags, friendly competition. If you're looking for ideas on this, the Soccer Access SDS program provides a World Cup themed program that ends with a fantastic Olympic style World Cup ceremony where the kids make flags and banners, and we deliver a tremendous experience engaging the whole family in the World Cup experience. Next, you can host watch parties, parents, players, community, food, raffles, sponsors. This doesn't just build teams, it builds a club culture. Then you could add short-term skills programs. This is where you could create World Cup themed development clinics. You can tie World Cup country themes like Spain being great at passing to being a passing clinic, like Brazil being fantastic with their foot skills and doing a Brazilian foot skills clinic. And don't forget World Cup themed summer camps. Train like the pros, compete in World Cup small-sided games, knockout tournaments, could be medals and even a World Cup trophy, obviously ending the week with a World Cup tournament. The World Cup isn't just entertainment, it's a growth engine if your club activates it properly. Mental development, this is no longer optional. The data is clear. 67% of large clubs say mental health and well-being is the top upcoming trend in youth soccer. 65% of medium clubs and 60% of small clubs say the same thing. Now, the NSCAA requires annual mental health screenings, and multiple states require mental health training for coaches. So naturally, youth soccer is next. So what should clubs do about it? Start with coach education. How coaches talk to players matters. Their language matters. Then look at what you reward. Focus on programs that can help reward things like effort, decision-making, bravery, not fear or perfection, but makes it part of development. Contrary to popular belief, mental skills can be trained. Things like goal setting, reset routines, confidence habits. And don't forget the parents. Parent education changes the entire environment. The best clubs in 2026 won't just develop better players, they'll develop healthier, more confident humans. Age group changes. US soccer is moving back toward grade-based groupings instead of birth year for the fall 2026-2027 season. This will affect rosters, team balance, and parent conversation, and lots of them. So preparation matters. First, communicate early. Create FAQs, meetings, or emails so that you can over-communicate the changes that are coming. Second, you need to stay flexible. Think training pools, development groups, not rigid labels. And third, evaluate players holistically, especially during growth spurts. Physical maturity at various ages does not equal long-term potential. Handled well, this change can actually improve retention and the player experience. Number 4, financial pressure, money. And yes, pressure is coming from every direction. Did you know that 84% of clubs expect to raise membership fees in 2026? 63% expect to increase financial assistance, and nearly half are increasing their technology spending. Only 43% expect sponsorship revenue to grow. So, what does that mean? The margins are shrinking and clubs need to do something different. One of the things you can think about is offering more camps and clinics in the summer, the winter, and during school breaks. You could also create tiered programming with a base club membership plus optional add ons. You could create and build smarter sponsorship deals, not just logos on shirts, but digital exposure matters in 2026. Exposing sponsors across your social media to families and engaging them in your community is a shared revenue opportunity. If all of that sounds like a lot of work, you could consider outsourcing this type of programming to training partners. It's low risk. You could have a shared upside, financial kickback. Clubs that diversify revenue survive. Clubs in 2026 that repeat the same financial behaviors risk losing families. And finally, number 5, year-round training. Spring and fall only, that's no longer enough. Families want options, players want more touches, and here's the real risk. If your club doesn't offer it, players will go looking elsewhere. That's where they meet other coaches, other clubs, other teams, and other pathways. So what should clubs offer? Ensure you're offering a summer camp program that's unique to your club. And this year, take advantage of the World Cup soccer camp experience. Summer training. Keep players and families engaged in your town and provide evening supplemental training opportunities so that players have a way to develop between the spring and the fall season. Offer winter futsal or indoor skills clinics to allow players to continue their development throughout the winter. Skill development is much more valuable than gameplay during the winter months. But how does your volunteer organization take on all these other programs? Partner with a trusted coaching organization. They can handle the facilities, the scheduling, the registration, managing the coaching. Your players stay local with a trusted training support and improve retention and generate off-season revenue for your club. Year-round programming doesn't mean more work for your volunteers or club leadership. It means better partnerships and opportunities to leverage training partners who can deliver a tremendous experience for your club. So there you have it. 5 big things that are impacting US youth soccer in 2026. The clubs that will win adapt early, communicate clearly, offer more value, and develop the whole player. The ones that wait will be reacting while players quietly leave. If this video has helped your club leadership and you're interested in partnering with a training organization that can support these initiatives at your club, reach out at soccerexcess.com, subscribe, and start preparing for 2026 today. We'll see you in the next one.